Super Bowl Sunday finally arrived.
From historic dynasties to iconic Super Bowl victories, the NFL has been home to some of the most unforgettable championship stories. Today, we dive into the legendary teams that have shaped the game, from the Green Bay Packers, who lead with 13 titles, to the fierce competition between the Chicago Bears, New York Giants, and Kansas City Chiefs, each leaving their mark on history. Welcome to Playbook Past. Hit that subscribe button if you dare, and prepare for the chilling, haunted truth of NFL legends. The Washington Commanders have been to 5 Super Bowls in the franchise's history and have 3 Super Bowl titles to their name. At first, they rotated losses and wins, losing their first appearance in Super Bowl 7, then winning their next one in Super Bowl 17, then losing in 18, and going on to win XXII. The San Francisco 49ers have won 5 Super Bowl titles and 8 National Football Conference (NFC) championships. Super Bowl titles. The 49ers won Super Bowl 16, 19, XCI, ZIV, and ZIX in 1982, 1985, 1989, 1990, and 1995. NFC championships. The 49ers have won 8 NFC championships, tying the Dallas Cowboys for the most in the league. How many times have San Francisco 49ers been in Super Bowl? The 49ers are a professional football team based in Santa Clara, California. They were charter members of the All-American Football Conference (AFC) in 1946 and joined the NFL in 1949. The 49ers had a winning record in their first 4 years in the AFC, but they struggled in their first season in the NFL. The 49ers became a dominant team in the 1980s and 1990s, led by Hall of Famers like Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott, Steve Young, Charles Haley, and Fred Dean. The Indianapolis Colts have won 2 Super Bowls, in 1971 and 2007. 1971. The Baltimore Colts won their first Super Bowl, Super Bowl V, in Miami, Florida, defeating the Dallas Cowboys 16-13. 2007. The Indianapolis Colts won their second Super Bowl in Miami, Florida. They were the first team to win a Super Bowl in an outdoor stadium while playing their home games in a domed stadium. The Colts are one of 2 teams to win a Super Bowl while based in different cities, the other being the Las Vegas Raiders. They are also the only team to win both of their Super Bowls in Miami. The Colts were originally known as the Baltimore Colts from 1953 to 1984. Before the merger of the NFL and AFL in 1970, they won 3 NFL championships in 1958, 1959, and 1968. The Dallas Cowboys won their first Super Bowl in 1971, defeating the Miami Dolphins 24-3 in Super Bowl VI. The Cowboys won their second Super Bowl in 1977, defeating the Denver Broncos 27-10 in Super Bowl XII. Here's some more information about the Cowboys' Super Bowl wins. Super Bowl VI. The Cowboys set Super Bowl records for the most rushing yards, first downs, and fewest points allowed. It was also the first professional sports championship won by a Dallas-based team. Super Bowl XII. This was the first Super Bowl played in a domed stadium, and the first time the game was played in prime time in the eastern United States. The Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowls in total, which is tied for 3rd most in the NFL. They've also won 8 NFC championships, which is tied for the most in the conference's history. The game was played on February 1, 2009, at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With this victory, the Steelers became the first team to win 6 Super Bowl championships. The win was also Pittsburgh's second Super Bowl victory in 4 years, after winning Super Bowl 40 at the end of the 2005 season. New England Patriots, American professional football team based in Foxborough, Massachusetts, that plays in the NFL. The Patriots have won 6 Super Bowl titles: 2002, 2004, 2005, 2015, 2017, and 2019, and 11 American Football Conference (AFC) championships. The Kansas City Chiefs have completed 64 seasons in professional American football and 54 with the National Football League (NFL). This article documents the season-by-season records of the Chiefs franchise from 1960 to the conclusion of their most recent season in 2023, including postseason records and league awards for. As a member of the American Football League (AFL), which merged with the NFL in 1970, the franchise claimed 3 league championships, 1962, 1966, and 1969. It later won Super Bowls for 1970, LIV 2020, LVI 2023, and LVI 2024. There are multiple matches for Giants' 8 championship wins details, including the New York Giants and the San Francisco Giants. The New York Giants have won 8 NFL championships, including 4 before the Super Bowl era and 4 since. Pre-Super Bowl era: 1927, 1934, 1938, 1956. Super Bowl era: XXI, 1986, XXV, 1990, XLI, 2007, XLVI, 2011. Other notable games: in 1958, the Giants beat Detroit after a late fumble by the offense. They also beat the Cleveland Browns in a tiebreaker playoff game in 20 degrees Fahrenheit weather. San Francisco Giants. The San Francisco Giants have won 8 World Series championships: 1905, 1921, 1922, 1933, 1954, 2010, 2012, 2014. Notable games: in 1962, the Giants won a 3-game tiebreaker against the Dodgers. However, they lost the World Series to the New York Yankees. The Chicago Bears have won 9 NFL championships, including 8 before the AFL-NFL merger in 1970 and 1 Super Bowl. NFL championships. The Bears won NFL championships in 1921, 1932, 1933, 1940, 1941, 1943, 1946, and 1963. The Bears' largest victory in a championship game was in 1940, when they defeated the Washington Redskins 73-0. Super Bowl. The Bears won the Super Bowl in 1985, defeating the New England Patriots 46-10. They also appeared in Super Bowl 41 in 2006, but lost to the Indianapolis Colts 17-29. Chicago Bears stats and facts, NFL News, Sky Sports. The Bears are a charter member of the NFL and have played in every season of the league. They are second only to the Green Bay Packers in NFL championships and overall victories. The Bears also hold the NFL records for the most enshrines in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the most retired jersey numbers. The Green Bay Packers have won more championships, 13, than any other team in National Football League history. They won their first 3 by league standing, 1929, 1930, and 1931, and 10 since the NFL's playoff system was established in 1933, 1936, 1939, 1944, 1961, 1962, 1965, 1966, 1967, 1996, and 2010. Green Bay also is the only NFL team to win 3 straight titles, having done it twice, 1929-31 and 1965-67. In addition, the Packers won the first 2 Super Bowls, versus Kansas City in 1966, 35-10, and versus Oakland in 1967, 33-14, as well as Super Bowls in 1996 versus New England, 35-21, and in 2010 versus Pittsburgh, 31-25. Since the league implemented a playoff system in 1933, the Packers have played in the NFL's deciding game 13 times, 10 NFL title appearances from 1936 to 67, 3 Super Bowls after the 1970 merger. Only the Giants, 19, have played for more titles.